What's up, people? Welcome back to another video. My name's Andy. I've been doing e-commerce for the past 4 to 5 years, and on this channel, I've been sharing my journey of starting a dropshipping store, transitioning it into a brand, along with spreading my knowledge with YouTube tutorials and advice. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to fulfill your orders on Shopify using various dropshipping services. Now, if you're even watching this video, you should probably give yourself a quick pat on the back because likely you just got your first order and you're ready to start taking this model to the next level. But let's waste zero time and hop right into this tutorial. Now, I know not all of you guys are using the same exact dropshipping services, so in this tutorial, I'm going to be covering what I think are probably the top 3 most popular dropshipping services. And the most important reason why you'd even want to use a dropshipping service is because rather than going in and manually inputting the customer's information for each and every order, these apps allow you to import the customer's credentials from Shopify to the AliExpress checkout page, which will save you a ton of time, especially if you're receiving multiple orders per day. And I'll be demonstrating how to order the product, integrate metrics, along with some of the key features to be looking out for each of the following dropshipping services that I'm gonna cover. So whichever service you guys are personally using, you can go ahead and skip this video to that specific section where I cover your dedicated service, or you can watch the whole video and see, I guess, the differences between the 3. The first dropshipping service I'll be covering is CJ Dropshipping. So what we can do is hop right into my computer and start the process. All right, so here we are onto my Shopify dashboard. And as I said, we're going to be talking about 3 of these dropshipping services. So I did make 3 separate orders. The first one we're going to be going over is CJ Dropshipping. Now, here is the dashboard, and it looks very similar to AliExpress. And as you can see, here are the various shipping times. But more importantly, what we're going to be doing is fulfilling our first order. So this right here should be the first order. And as you can see right here, it says pending payment, right? So when you do get an order, it's going to populate right here, as you can see, the times. And then these ones aren't going to be linked because I don't have these SKUs linked to these other orders. So SKU number 1 for CJ Dropshipping is 1002, Zendrop is 1001, and then DSERS is 1003, because that's where I imported the products. And this is just for example purposes. But we're gonna go back here and make sure that 1002 aligns also with the product that was purchased. Right here, $49 for Samurai umbrella. So let's go over here to my CJ. Then we're gonna go to orders. Then we're gonna go to imported orders. Then we're gonna go sync orders. Here, my store time, and then of course today's date. And this helps if you have, orders from 2, 3, 4 days and you wanna do it in a batch. So you can select from date ranges. But for now, I only have 1 order in this case. 1 order has been synced, so then it's going to populate right here. And now, as you can see, we have the price right here because the overall price is going to be $16.37 due to the product price of $3.81 and the shipping price of $12.56 for 1 unit. Here I can change the shipping options. You can see it increases the overall price, $16, electric, yeah, and then USPS is going to be pretty expensive. And then as we go all the way down, it's going to get even more expensive. So for now, I'm just going to do the ordinary. And then from there, we're going to select it and then add this to cart. Then we're going to go to the cart, drop shipped orders. And then here is that unit. We selected the CJ packet. And then we're going to go ahead from here, select this one. The total amount is $16.37. Then we're going to go ahead and press submit. All right. And then from here, just make sure everything is all good to go, that this is in line with the AliExpress listing that we had set. So yeah, that's the same supplier, price, everything. Then we're going to go and submit this. And then as you can see right here, you can pick, any credit card, PayPal, checkout, Payoneer, then CJ wallet. Yes, pay. And then you'd enter your card number. Just gonna grab my credit card really quick. Business Gold. Now remember, you guys are going to be paying this price while you're charging the said, what do we put, $49, right? Here, $49.99 price. So you're going to get the remainder in profit, get a verified card, continue with Stripe. I'm going to go and put my email in here. We're going to press pay. Got to pay. Transaction is in progress. The payment was successful, and it's going to redirect us here. And as you can see, I have access to the invoice. It's pending. The status is pending because the supplier has just recently got the order. And then you can see we have the order number right here, a shipping method, the price. Think about how easy that was. We had the address listed right here, right? And this address immediately and automatically got synced over here. All we had to do was purchase it, press purchase. We didn't have to go in and manually import or type in their address. Simple as that. And over time, once the order is processed and shipped, the tracking number is going to populate. And from there, you can go ahead and sync this with the tracking number here. And then it's going to go ahead and process as fulfilled. And so as of now, the status is unfulfilled, but it will proceed with fulfilled once we get all that stuff processed. And now any order that you haven't paid for is going to go and show up right here. So as you can see, we have this little diagram or this dashboard, all awaiting payment, which was this one, pending, the one that we just paid for, and then processing, dispatch completed, and then closed. So we have this entire dashboard right there. For future reference, you can go ahead and select certain date ranges, last year, a certain month, and then you'll have access to all that information. Then from here, disputed, disputes, undelivered orders, orders tracked. All right, well, that's it for the order fulfillment process on CJ Dropshipping. Now let's go on to the next dropshipping service provider. So now for all of you guys that are using the Zendrop application, we're gonna go right back into my computer and fulfill the very next order. So customers will get order confirmation that their order has been shipped, along with any other updates like tracking numbers and whatnot. All right, now here we are back onto the Shopify dashboard. We're gonna go over to orders, and then the next one right here, this was the, or actually, sorry, rather the first order was the Zendrop order. Now let's make sure it's all correct, $49. Let's go over to Zendrop, and then if we go here to orders, you can see that they have all been received, and there's warnings because none of these are linked. Like I said, this one is linked to CJ, which we just did. The second one is linked to CJ. And then the third one is linked to Deessers. Yeah, so there's a bit of a issue with that specific product. I don't know why. So I'm just imported a random product, as you can see, and then just ordered it right here. So we're gonna try this again. Orders. This one's gonna populate right here. It's just this random car door. It's the first product I saw on Zendrop dashboard. So we're gonna go here and I'm gonna refresh really quickly. And then we're gonna go ahead and press fulfill order. Yeah, as you can see, this first product, it wasn't available right here. This one wasn't available. So what we're going to do now is go and fulfill this order right here. You can see that the cost here for the unit itself is $3.15, and then the shipping. And then we're gonna go ahead and press fulfill order. And then we're gonna add our credit card information, add this card. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and fulfill the order. Subtotal $3, the small order fees, 20 cents. And then it is processing right here. And so one thing that you can do is click this on. And so anytime that you get an order, at the end of the day, it's going to automatically go ahead and fulfill each and every one of these orders and automatically charge your credit card. And so as far as the branding, you can go ahead and edit this and, add some sort of custom thank you message with your logo for each and every customer. And so as you can see right here, this was the exact order. Remember that random order that I just put right here. It should be order 1005, and that links up 1005. And then it was received, paid, there's the costs. And so when it says processing, just like it says here, the supplier has received your order and is trying your package to be shipped. So that may take a few days. Once it gets shipped, you're gonna get some notifications, and your order the status right here is automatically going to get updated as well. So it's going to say fulfilled, and then the tracking codes are going to be linked. And then from there, as you can see, here's the progress. Once it gets processed, it's going to say it's going to get processed. From there, once the tracking codes get linked, and then once it gets shipped, then all that information is going to be updated, as well as delivery. So that will be all good to go. So from the dashboard, now you can see that we got the overall profit, right? So the costs were $8.05. And because right here, I just did an automatic discount of $0, it's going to be -$8. But otherwise, you'd see that profit of about $42. And then you have a little nice dashboard here. And then, yeah, it's pretty simple, right? I'd say this one was a bit easier than the CJ dropshipping. Really just had to press one button and we're good to go. There might be a few guys who haven't got an order already or haven't downloaded any of these apps, but you guys still wanted to know how to fulfill your first order when you do get your first order. So if you haven't made an account yet, below there are hyperlinks that will take you right to the sign up page. If you're using DSERS, let's go right back into my computer, screen share, and set some things up. All right, so here we are. Now for the last product, we go back to the orders. This was, I believe, number 3. I think it was number 3. Let's check. Yeah, number 3 should have been DSERS. Yeah. So from the home page, as you can see that my Shopify store is linked up with DSERS, and then also you can go ahead and link your AliExpress account. So there's a nice integration process. Now for the orders, we go into open orders. And from here, same thing as CJ Dropshipping. We have the pending, we have the awaiting order, we have the awaiting payment, awaiting shipment, awaiting fulfillment, fulfilled, canceled, failed orders. So you can kind of see a nice progress bar there. So that's super cool. This was the product that is not linked. This one's not linked. And then this one is linked. So when it is linked, it will say that there is no shipping method applied to this order. Please select manually, or you can go to settings, shipping, favorite, select favorite shipping. So for this one, I'm going to be going in and selecting the shipping method right here. And there are various shipping methods. Generally what I want to be doing when I'm selling this product, and I said this before, but I'll say it again. It's very important whenever you do plan on selling a new product or shipping out a new product, to go ahead and always select the option that is available tracking, the cheapest available tracking, and you can kind of see the date ranges from here. So I would say for $35, that isn't really worth it. If anything, the AliExpress standard has the available shipping. You wouldn't want to go for this one, even though it's cheaper, because it's unavailable shipping tracking. When there's unavailable tracking, what happens is, let's say a customer goes in and files a dispute. They file a dispute, and if you can't provide tracking information, then basically there's no evidence that you even shipped the product. But if you do have the tracking information, you can send that over as some sort of information to the bank. And then when they go ahead and input that tracking code, they're going to see that there was progression, right? It was shipped from China, then from China to wherever that person was located. And if it got delivered, then you have that evidence there. So always select the one with the available tracking, because then you'll never have the evidence otherwise. So for now, if we're even looking at $50, $95, not even worth it, right? The one right here at $9, AliExpress standard shipping, tracking available. We're going to go ahead and confirm that, and then we're going to go and press order. If we go here, check the price, $17.1947, or sorry, $9.47, and then an overall cost of $26.49. We're going to go ahead and press order. From here, confirm. You can also add a Chrome extension. It's nice as well. Forgot I don't have the Chrome extension, so let me go ahead and log in real quick. All right, so there we go. All right, so then as you can see, we're going through the progression bar, and then we're going to go to awaiting payments. From here, we're going to select the order number and then make this payment. It says make your payment on AliExpress official website to complete orders. So it's going to direct us to AliExpress. And then as you can see, we have our linked account right here. And we're essentially just going over to AliExpress. Similar to Overload, you have your Overload dashboard where the products get imported in, like right here, the products, any order gets imported from here. You press and make payment, then you get directed to the checkout page on AliExpress with all the customer information automatically imported. So we can check the order details from here, the customer's shipping, location, the product itself, and then the overall price from here. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna go and press pay now. You can even edit the address from there. So for now, I'm gonna add another credit card. All right, from there, now we're gonna go ahead and press the pay button. Now it's loading, processing my payment. And there we go, payment successful. Here is the location. Now we can go here and check my order. And here is the order that I just purchased. And then same thing, you have this little progression. All the unpaid processing shipped completed. You'll see that once this product does get shipped, it will go from processing to shipped. Right now it is currently processing, then it'll be shipped, and then once it gets delivered, it's going to be completed. And then back at DSERS, here are all of the open orders. If we go ahead and just refresh really quick, we'll see that we already made this payment, or it'll take a bit of time to go ahead and populate. But from here, the tracking number will populate as well, where it'll be inserted once the supplier goes in and adds that tracking code that's linked to this exact product. Then you can go on to tracking and you'll be able to see the progression of each and every order right here: pending and transit, pickup, delivered, expired, attention. So you have this entire dashboard. All these platforms are very easy to use. The interface isn't too hard to work around. But yeah, that's it for DSERS. And just in case you guys, for some reason, don't want to use any of these apps, I'm going to be doing the setup process for AliExpress by itself, even though it takes a lot longer. I'm going to show you guys. So let's do that real quick right now. All right, so the very last way, the most tedious way to go about this fulfillment process is going to the AliExpress page itself and hypothetical order. Let's say that we got this order that I made right here, this order. So we're gonna look at the product itself, right? Probably drag this over here, but okay, so we have the order right here. We have the price that they paid, and then we have the customer's information. We have their shipping address, and that's basically all we need. So what we're gonna do is go on to the initial listing that we imported, and we can see the variant that they selected. So let's go here. It was the 24 bones, 24K. So here is the 16, here's the 8. So they selected the 24K. And then so from here, we're going to look at the various shipping options. And like I said earlier, generally you want to be doing the tracking available, but look, it's crazy. It's $42. Right? So this is kind of where you got to think, am I even able to sell this product if the tracking is not available? It's going to be worth it for me. Because I might get disputes, and maybe there's just going to be a lot of underlying issues if you go that route. So this is just an example. Now, this is the reason why I'm going to proceed with the tracking unavailable, but for the most part, you always want to be doing tracking available. Okay, so for the shipping option, here we go, tracking available. Unavailable, sorry, $5.57. We're going to go ahead and add this to the cart, and then we're going to go view shopping carts, continue shopping if you want to. And then we're going to go through the checkout process right here. And then for the shipping address, we're going to go in and do this manually. We're going to copy and paste. So here, Andy Ecom. And then, you know, if they put their phone number, which they should have to put that there. I'm going to copy this. HP. Bam. And that's Beach. And then we wouldn't want to set this as default because we're not going to ship to the same person on each and every order. And then we're going to go ahead and confirm. This is the payment method that we went in and added earlier onto our AliExpress account, and all we got to do is press the pay now button and select to verify. And as you can see, the payment was in fact successful. We can go ahead and check the order the same way. And then from here, we have this order that is processing, and it's basically the same process from here on out with DSERS. The only difference is that once the tracking code does in fact get inputted here, you're gonna have to manually import it, right? So you're gonna have to go in and then manually import that tracking code into this product, fulfill the item, add that tracking code, instead of having the whole automated process with all the dropshipping services. So I hope you're able to kind of see a bit of a difference in how on a larger scale, these services are gonna help you a lot. And if you guys, have fun doing this, then you can just do it this way as well. It's really just up to you. But yeah, that's how you would manually fulfill an order from Shopify using AliExpress. As you can see, it's a bit more tedious in that you have to go back and forth from the customer's credentials to AliExpress. That's why I completely recommend if you guys are planning to take dropshipping in general serious, to use some sort of service like the ones that I just listed. So quick recap, I individually fulfilled orders for CJ Dropshipping, Zendrop, and Deessers. Now, whichever one you guys are using, you'd follow the tutorials for that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys for this video. It would mean a ton if you guys went and liked the video. I know it doesn't take too long to do that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.